Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, this is the last installment, unfortunately, of the West Virginian wildlife species, and so we're going to go over some of the more overlooked species that do reside here in the West Virginian region. That's going to mostly consist of birds and waterfowl. I'm not going to go over mallard. I feel like mallard is really common here, and mallard is a really popular species to hunt as it is in Call of the Wild, but for those that don't know, actually, on top of like the waterfowl we're going to be looking at, we also have a bobwhite quail species that lives in our hills here. In some of the wetland areas here in West Virginia, we also have certain species of widgeons and gadwall. On top of things like wood duck, we even have pintail, we have goldeneye, and last but not least, we're also going to be taking care of some Canadian geese. We do get a lot of geese here, especially the Canadian geese. I remember going out and going to high school as a kid, or a teenager, I guess, and there'd be just whole flocks of them chilling in the front yard of my high school. That's what we're going to be doing today for the last installment. We're just going to be looking at mostly waterfowl and bird species, and I think while we're here in the New England mountains, we're going to start off with bobwhite quail. Let's get started. Now, normally, I would enlist the help of my trusty dog, Mutt, but I've had this little guy sitting in my kennel for quite a long time, and I figure, especially for bobwhite quail, he'd be a much better help than Mutt. So, everybody, please give my good friend Hound here a warm welcome. There's Pooch the Bloodhound, there's Mutt the Labrador Retriever, and this is Hound the German Pointer. We're going to try to find as many bobwhite quail as we can before their feed times are up at 2000 hours. There's a couple females out here. I'm not familiar with these guys at all. So why don't we just work our way to them and figure everything out there? I don't know where Hound is going. I know his search radius isn't super big right now because, honestly, I've not worked with him at all. So maybe we just need to get in a little closer. Thing is, though, you can't shoot them until they're in the sky. We got 2 of them, I think. Oh, why? What? I don't have my... Oh my god. Okay, they're landing. They might get up, though. Okay, let's see if we can't do our big one on this one. Surely they're still here, right? Yeah. God, they're so small, I can't barely see them. Got him. Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, let's pick up what we got here. Because I'm not super educated on bobwhite quail. We're going to take a minute just to study and get our statistics right so we know what to look for going forward. Here's the level 2 male that we shot. I mean, look how little he is. You can't hardly see him. In all of this thick brush. Well, it's not really thick brush, it's just tall grass. They're so tiny, you can't see them. Okay. A red-brown bobwhite quail, 203.37, so this one's just barely over gold. We didn't hit it super well, but we were like 45 yards out. A diamond is 238, so estimates that have maximums over 238, those are interesting, but we'll know we have a guaranteed diamond if there's a bird out there that may have an estimate over 238 minimum. I'm seeing another little bird out here. This one should be just a measly female, so nothing too crazy here. 153, a brown female. We also barely hit her from 40 yards, but, I mean, it'll do. They don't pay a whole lot, do they? Or maybe that's just the females. We didn't even get a full quick kill bonus. We barely passed halfway over that. You'd think you'd get a little more species difficulty bonuses there, because bobwhite quail are very, very tiny, but... And you have to flush them in order to shoot them properly. Man, it's going to take me a while for sure to find these birds once they're down. It took me a while to find this one. Another brown female, a level 1. This one was from 30 yards. That ain't a bad shot. That's a much better shot, especially with a shotgun. However, I mean, she's a pretty high bronze. She's not super far off from silver, but she's still not what we're looking for. So we're just going to keep the ball rolling and look around a little longer. I think I've got a need zone for him, but I haven't discovered it yet. Oh man, that one's piddly, but it works. Well, I done missed that. Shoot. There's so many of them. Jesus. Okay, we got one. We missed that one. Oh, there's even more down there. Let me see. Where did that one go? Oh, there it is. Man, these things are hard to see. This one's a gray. Oh, it was a male. That one was a level 2. Just barely over at 206. We're still trying to find some better quail that have much better estimates, but these things are tricky. They're real tricky. Oh, that scared me. That's a female. There's the male. Okay, we got one. Where did the other one go? I can't see her. That's okay. We got the male. Oh, wait. Wait. I don't know if we hit that one. There's another one. A female. Oh my god, swap shotguns, you freak. Yeah, we didn't get nothing else. Dang. I'm not real good with shotguns at all. I'm very inexperienced. But I mean, we got a male. This one's 174.32. From 30 yards, that's a much better shot than what I've been taking. That's for sure. Now, I don't know where those other two have went. I don't even think they have a zone up here specifically. But I'm going to take a look around and see if we can't find a little bit more quail. Oh, yep. Oh, we got three. We got three. Alright, we're back on track now. I have no idea if I hit any males or not. This one's a female, 154.17. That's just barely a silver, almost right on the money. I think changing our zero is going to be helping us a lot. Here's another bob white quail, a female at 136.53. Not a very big one. Not going to shed a tear about it. And there should be one more, just a little ways here down the hill. Yep, it's just laying right here. There's more. I think that's a female. I don't know if I'll be able to hit her. No, there's no shot. I can't see her through the trees. They're just over here in that area flying through. And there's another one to my left over there that just flew by. If they circle back around, I'll get them. But for now, we got 3 females. 3 low-level females. I mean, you can't win them all. I was hoping to get, like, a male. But we'll figure it out. We're getting there. Actually, hang on a minute. That's a max... I'm pretty sure that's a max weight raccoon track. 23 to 28. And thankfully, raccoon are an Appalachian wildlife species, so we can actually go after that. I think we have a new job to do. I have his zone here, 6 to 10. It shouldn't take me very long, but I think we're going to pause our bob white quail trek and try to hunt down whatever this is. Maybe I can get my dog to point him out. Hoping and praying this works. I can hear him, I just can't see him. I know he's here. Oh, I think that's him. Oh, dude, he's just a big level 4. That's a crying shame. Well, I mean, we're going to do what we do best. I mean, he's just chilling right there. The frost shouldn't have any issues, hopefully. Yeah, that'll work. I'm a little disappointed that this wasn't the big guy that I thought he was. And I mean, just look at that. He was right under our tree stand, too. That's nuts. And of course, the whitetail are back over there. I got some really pretty pictures of them walking underneath my tree stand. It was really cool. But anyways, 11.28. That's a pretty decent shot, too. Man, that's frustrating. 12 is diamond. So he's a nice scoring, like a really high scoring gold, but man, I would have loved for him to have been like a diamond potential. And technically he was. He maxed out at 12 on the estimate, but I mean, I would have loved for him to be level 5. That's a pretty decent rabbit, actually. Oh shit, I shot over her. She got stuck, it's fine. There's even more quail in the area, so before we pick up that rabbit, she had an estimate between 3 and 4, so maybe this will work. Like the weight estimate between 3 and 4. Maybe that's a good sign, but as far as I know, jackrabbits are only diamond when they're male. Anyways, we'll pick that up in a second. We're going to see if we can't find these other quail. He's lost the scent of whatever we were looking for, and that's probably my fault. I got excited over that rabbit. But there's more bob white quail in the distance somewhere, so maybe we'll have some better luck. Oh, that's what he's been tracking? Freaking rabbit? You're supposed to be looking for birds. I mean, it's a male. I'm not going to turn that down. We've not really looked at a whole lot of rabbits on our series so far. Oh, I've done found him, and he's gone. Well, now he's really gone. That's the rabbit you were looking for? I mean, thanks. That's cool, but I wish it would have been a little bigger. All right, rabbit number 1 here. 1.27, a male, shot from 60 yards away. I mean, meh. If I'm not mistaken, this female that I shot down here, down the hill, is going to have a much better score than that one will. Anyway, we're coming up now on our second rabbit here. Yep, 1.81. That's a big rabbit. That ain't bad. 3.97 too, so she was close to the top of her weight estimate as well. 4 pounds. 181 ain't nothing to sneeze at. So maybe, just maybe, female cottontail rabbits do make diamond. I keep confusing them for jackrabbits. So it's females we want to go after then. The females are going to be bigger. It's the jackrabbits in which males make diamond. So we need to do a better job at remembering that. Alright, we're fixing to retire the pointer for now. We're moving on from bobwhite quail. We're going to take a look at some other bird species here on the map. We're moving away from the land birds. We're going to the water birds now. We're going to start with green-winged teal. I don't think I have a diamond green-winged teal just yet, so that's something we're going to be keeping our eyes peeled for. And while we're looking for green-winged teal, why don't we also throw on some goldeneye calls? Because both of these birds are very popular at this lake. We might as well look for both. I'm roughly about 109 yards away from my caller. I'm just going to lay down here on the bank, and we're just going to watch them roll in. I've got Mutt back out. He's my retriever. We're going to be retrieving some birds here in just a moment. That's a nice goldeneye. I think that's the only good one, though. I wouldn't mind taking him. Let me see. There's more, I think, on the way, if I'm not mistaken. I just saw another flock. Oh my god, there's so many of them. 424. We're looking in that range, right? Green-winged teal, they make diamonds somewhere in the 400s range, but I'm not quite sure exactly where. Diamond for goldeneye is 1230. Green-winged teal is 480, so we're looking of estimates upwards of like 500. So that guy is definitely, probably silver, actually. Not even definitely. Probably a silver at best. Do we have some birds down? We do. That's an itty-bitty little goldeneye right there compared to the one I just saw. Okay, there's the bigger one. We're going to try to take 2 goldeneye. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Nah, not happening. We're just going to let our dog go retrieve it, and we're going to keep picking up goldeneye and teal. We've got a sizable flock of goldeneye coming in. That's not a bad estimate, but it's still not close to diamond. We're looking for a big level 2 here. Oh, wow, this is green-winged teal. I was wondering why their estimates were so low. 465. That's a nice estimate, but not big enough. I think this time we're going to try to take a green-winged teal. We're going to take the biggest green-winged teal that we see. We do have more goldeneye down here already, but I think I'd much rather have some teal this time. There's 465 right there. Let me see if I can't do both that duck, or rather, where is he? Okay, there's 465, and there's 1198. Let me see what I can do. Oh. Oh my god, how did I pull that off? Alright, 1 teal, 2 goldeneye. So we're just going to keep calling them in. We're going to try to get more green-winged teal. Try to get it caught up with our ratio to goldeneye. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. Why didn't I think of calling in 2 different bird species at once? Alright, while we have a minute, let's check out what we got. A gray female goldeneye. Oh, man, so we didn't hit our big bird. I hit a female thinking it was the big bird. That's fine. She scored 962.17. She's a gray. Not worried about it. Black goldeneye scoring 1016.51. You'll see there diamond is 1230 and gold is 1020. Nothing special. A light green, green-winged teal here, scoring 434. Not a whole lot higher than gold, but I'll take it. They're very, very pretty. I wish my gold lodge was still up because I don't think I have a whole lot of green-winged teal trophies. We should have one more. I think Mutt's coming back with it now. Yes. Alright, here's our next bird. Another black goldeneye, 113.43. That's looking a lot better. A lot better. So if we can keep up this kind of luck, we should be alright. We've got more birds down here. That's a level 2 female. Level 2 female. That's a decent sized drake. I think that's gonna be a gold. I'm not seeing any big estimates here other than that goldeneye and that one drake scoring with a max of 447. I mean, what if I just open fired on all of these guys? I don't know where our big teal went, but I think I do want to try my luck at this one right here. Alright. Technically, I do have a shotgun on me, but I can only zero for 80-some yards. And I'm more likely to, like, scare them off than I am to take a bird with a shotgun from that distance. But I think we've got a couple birds over there, and I'm really interested to see what that female goldeneye scores and what her plumage type is. He's bringing back the normal bird first, which is fine. We'll just see what she scores. It's not going to be very high. 367, just a light green. Very, very, very pretty bird. Hit her right in the neck, too. 116 yards. My dog just brought back our next duck, and we've got some more goldeneye coming in. But I don't think I see any high-value drakes in this flock. There's just that one scoring with a max of 954. We'll go ahead and take him. Let the others fly off if they will. Let me see. Oh, she was just a gray. Man, I was getting kind of hopeful I'd find another rare bird after finding that mallard last time, but that's okay. 938.08, 1020's gold. Not worried about it. We did nail a heart shot on her, though. Let's see what this other one scores. Let's go get him, and I think I'm going to turn my goldeneye collar off for a little bit, because I want to see some more green-winged teal. Speak of the devil, we've got a smaller flock flying in. No big drakes here. So those are guaranteed to be silver, but that's fine. We're going to take as many as we can. All right, let's see what we got here. A black male goldeneye scoring 935.65, so he scored a little bit closer to the top of his estimate. We headshot him from 130 yards, not even thinking about it, but that works. Cute little duck. Now, we do have that flock already down over here at the collar. Let me see what we got here. There's that level 1 drake. There should be 2 in this flock. I mean, I can't find the other one, so it stands to reason we just take out as many of these teal as we can. Let me see. Oh shoot, we got 3 that time. Okay, work. I'll have my dog go retrieve them, and we'll see what we got. After this, we might move spots for green-winged teal and goldeneye specifically. I feel like it'd just be for the best if we try to move our areas around and hunt some fresh locations just to see what kind of flocks that we have flying overhead in those regions versus this one, because as you can see, our flocks are getting significantly lower in value. Not to mention the pressure here. I mean, good lord, I was supposed to have more zones on this corner of this lake, and I've kind of ruined them. My dog has brought back all the birds, so let's check them out before we move. A light green female at 385.04. Actually, we hit pretty vital on this one. This one's a male light green. This itty-bitty little drake scored 387.76. Nowhere near close to gold, unfortunately. In the spirit of fairness, this shot should not have even registered. And this female scored 358.05. This one, that was just a flesh wound. That also should not have registered. I'm not making very good shots. But let's go pick up our collar. We're going to try to move somewhere else. You can hunt these guys all day, and it's still early anyways. We might come to one of these lakes down here, these bigger lakes. They're pretty prominent, goldeneye and teal, down at those lakes as well. We've got a new setup here, and we're waiting on some more goldeneye to fly in. That and green teal. Speaking of, that's a nice estimate. 468, that's a better one. I already like what I'm seeing here. And then there's some goldeneye coming in with them. That's a nice drake, 1128. Smaller one. Well, we have choices here, but I think I'm going to opt for the green-winged teal over the goldeneye. Golly, there's so many of them coming in. There's a smaller drake there as well. We're going to have a lot to pick from. That's a really nice goldeneye. If I can help it, I think I would like to back up even further and take some long shots on some of these birds just to see how many of them that I can take. That might be the better option. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy. Oh, that worked, actually. That worked out fine. Let's wait for them to calm down, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna see how many drakes I can take. We have 2 down. There's 2 more here, 2 available drakes that I know of. Okay, they're calm again, and they're right front and center. There's 3 drakes here that I can take. So I guess I'll start with 1128 right here. Oh my god, even more is flying in. Holy god. I don't know what to do with myself. That's a nice one. I think that's going to be the next one I take, that 465 scoring, or estimated green-winged teal. If I do this just right, I could be here for a very, very long time. This is going to be cool as hell. There's that really nice male. I sacrificed it. I sacrificed my roll. I think I got the biggest drakes out of all of those so far, the nicest estimates out of all of them. My dog just needs to retrieve them, but I think we're going to wait a little while longer and see who all else comes in. Alright, we've got some more teal here. There's, I think, 2 drakes in this flock. I don't see a... Oh, there's 3. Okay. So if I do this just right, I should be able to take the biggest one here, and then wait for them to cool down, and take the other 2. Oh, look at Mutt playing with the birds. That's really cute. It looks like... I know they're already dead, but it looks like he just jerks them up right off the ground. Actually, if I move fast enough, I might be able to just... Oh, that worked out great. I got every single drake from that one flock. We have so many birds to pick up now. Well, we've still got plenty of birds to go pick up, but we've got one more flock of goldeneye here. There's lots of drakes. I've not been able to inspect all of their estimates, but there's at least 2 here with maximum estimates over 1,000, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's 1045 and there's 1059. I'm going to go ahead and pick off this isolated one here. Will that bother the rest of them? If I'm quick enough, I can get at least 2 more drakes. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that one out. Oh, wait. Wait, stay stuck. I ain't never seen that before. Stay stuck. Come on, I can do it. Yeah. Alright, I'm turning the Fox Pro off. No more birds. We've had enough. I think we're going to go to Salsweezen Park after this, take a look at some gadwall, and then we're going to move on to Yukon, take a look at some Canada geese, and I think that's where we're going to stop for now. Let's lighten the load on my poor dog here. We're going to go ahead and pick up some of the birds he's already brought to us. He's going to be bringing us another one. I also shot a mallard out of the sky like 30 yards away from me. But we're going to pick up what we got, and we're going to move on. Here's a silver drake scoring 407.87. He's a light green plumage type. Another light green plumage, green-winged teal, scoring 391.68. 438.67 light green drake here. Nice. Like what I see. A silver black plumage goldeneye scoring 976.98. And let's pick up this mallard I shot. A black brown scoring 15.83. So just barely above gold. I'm sick of looking at these things, if I must be honest. Mutt just brought back another. That's a goldeneye. A silver scoring 975.23. A black plumage type. Let's give him a rest. Yeah, let's give him a rest now, and we're gonna go pick up the rest of the birds. Oh, there was some teal over there. I didn't know. Oh, it was just a little one. I'm not concerned. Let's just go get what we have. God knows there's lots of birds around here, so let's see what we got here. A silver black plumage goldeneye scoring 977.84. A black silver scoring goldeneye 831.8. That's a really nice one. 428.82. Light green plumage, green teal. Green-winged teal, rather. There's one more goldeneye over here. Silver at 1013.11. Black plumage type. There's another green-winged teal here. 433.37. Light green plumage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is that everybody? Oh, wait, no. There's one more. He got stuck in a tree. He's on back here. And then I'm going to have my dog track just in case I'm missing anybody. 798.06 black plumage type goldeneye. Okay, not bad. Okay, is that everyone? Is everyone on the bus? Yep, that's everybody. So we're going to take our caller and we're going to move on to Salsweezen Park. We're going to take a look at some gadwall since they are also common in the wetlands regions of West Virginia. Fortunately, I already have a couple of tripod stands on my Salsweezen Park map already set up for a couple of different reasons. I was grinding for a diamond gadwall. Previously, I do have one, but we're back in one of my old stands here today, hopefully getting to look at gadwall as they fly in. For some reason, I also tried up here, and they will not fly in this part of the wetlands. So I think our best shot at seeing some gadwall is by sitting right here and waiting for them to come in. We've got a small flock of female gadwall finally flying in. That like to have taken forever, but there's no drakes. I'm perfectly content with that because the more of the females we shoot, that means the higher the chances of a male gadwall respawning with this flock. If you didn't know, you have to take out the entire flock before you see respawns at all, and that's with, if I'm not mistaken, all duck species. Most, if not all, duck species. So let's see how many of these bad things we can get. Bad things? Bad girls? Not a lot, it looks like. Well, we got 3. That's not terrible. 3's better than nothing. I didn't expect to hit all 3 of them. I'll go ahead and have my dog retrieve them, and then we'll wait for the next flock. We've got 3 more gadwall flying in. They're all, unfortunately, females, but that's okay. I'm going to try to watch this one in particular just to see what their attitudes are like before I pull the trigger. That's 2. Where'd the other one go? There was a 3rd, and I don't know where she went. Is that her right there? Yeah, that's her. Oh no. As soon as I wanted to pull the trigger, rather. Man, that sucks. Finally, we have a flock coming in that has some drakes in it. Now, whether or not I'll be able to hit all of them in one fell swoop is yet to be determined. That right there is a female. She's calm. She's chill. That's a female. That's a female. That's a female. So then, okay, that's a drake. I thought there was more than one drake. I mean, that's fine. Oh, we got 4 out of that flock. All right, cool. Well, I mean, we're racking them up now. Why not keep trying our luck? All right, these are all hens. They're gadwall. I have 4 shotgun shells. Technically, if I can get to it fast enough, I have 6. Do we think we can take all 4 of these hens? Oh. Oh my. That's a big old flock. Hang on a minute. Oh, there's lots of drakes in this one. Are they going to touch down? It looks like they are. It looks like we've really ramped up the difficulty here. I wanted to take those 4 females, but now we've actually got drakes coming. Maybe if these females group up close enough, I might be able to take multiple with one shell. If I have to. Let me see. Okay, there's one of the drakes. Oh man, they are just all around me. So there's one drake. Where's... Okay, there's one. There's one. Okay, so we didn't exactly get the 4 at first. Oh! Oh! Holy cow, did y'all see that? I shot that one, like, twice with a shotgun. It's not going to make a difference. And I think it's still going to fly off before it actually dies, unless it's in the water out there somewhere, and I'm looking at a different one. I don't see a body. I mean, the fact that I pulled that off at all is crazy. Well, technically, we did hit another bird, but we still went 3 for 4 on that one. She did despawn. I'm content with that. Let's go ahead and get our birds together, and we're going to tally up what we have. They're mostly going to be hens, but that's perfectly fine with me. My dog will grab the rest of them while I'm counting down what we have. A brown gadwall of a hen scoring 726.05. A hen with brown plumage scoring 736.61. Another brown hen scoring 729.65. An eclipse male gadwall, which, by the way, I used to get in fights about this all the time, unfortunately. Eclipse is not a rare plumage type for gadwall. It's not. Eclipse is rare in other birds, but it's not rare in gadwall. I want to make that explicitly clear. Got some more birds over here. A gray gadwall scoring 935.48, not much higher above gold. Diamond is 1050. That is something we have to remember. I used to have that memorized. 966, that's looking a lot better. Also an eclipse male. Not bad. 701, a brown plumage type hen. 715, a brown gadwall. A 701 brown female. 761 brown female. A 728 brown female. Yeah. I don't know what we expected, folks. I'm not gonna lie. There's one more bird out here that we need to get. A 740 scoring hen. Now, is there anyone else? Is there anybody else around here that needs to get picked up? Because I know that one gadwall flew off with, like, what, 2 pellets in her body? To conclude our final episode of the West Virginian Wildlife Series, I am going to pick up my e-collar here at my secondary goose setup. And we're going to go take this to my primary goose setup all the way over here where it's much clearer, there's no pressure. We're going to look at Canadian geese because they're also very popular in my location. Now, I've never been goose hunting in real life. I've never really been bird hunting in real life. They're not really interesting to me. But maybe one day that will change. And I know a lot of folks around here do like to bird and goose hunt. So it's only appropriate that we at least take down a couple geese before we go. I've got my dog reeling in what little geese that we've already taken. But we've got some, I guess, some females coming in. Once again, if we wipe out all of the birds in one flock, they'll respawn and they'll have their original capacity birds in their flock, including all new respawns with drakes and hens if they're ducks and geese. Although I'm not really sure what the technical, like the Latin term for geese are. I don't know if they're technically drakes, but that'll be fine. That's the word we'll use for now. Ooh, we've got some more geese coming in. This time there's a smaller flock with a male in it. A level 3, a level 2, a level 2, 2 females and a male. That'll work out fine. There's more geese coming in. I don't know if they'll be stopping by our plot of land here. It doesn't look like it. But we're going to have all kinds of good stuff here. Why is that one flying so low? Oh, it's just a level 1. Not a big deal. Okay, now before these godforsaken birds drive me crazy, this should be pretty simple. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. Oh my god, just hit the bird. Oh, well, it just went out of render. That's alright. I'll get my dog to pick him up, and we're gonna take a look at these geese that we shot out of just nowhere. There should be 4. I've got 3 here. The other one might be too far to pick up. A female level 2 scoring 5.67, gray plumage type. A gray-brown scoring 5.01, female. And a gray male scoring 5.93. We've got 3 more female geese coming in. 4 more, it looks like. Not a whole lot of males, but then again, I've hunted this spot a whole lot and left behind a lot of females, so that's probably what's going on. The faster we get them out of the sky, the faster we get our respawns, though, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, we've got our first of the geese flying in, followed by 2, 3, 4, and 5, so there's going to be 5 geese here that we can potentially take with us. I'm going to try to get as many as I can. They're not as close together as the last couple were. It might actually be a little easier if I take the scope off. I don't think I have my shorter range scope equipped, do I? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I'll try. Okay, I think I have a plan. Oh my god, I'm not hitting them. Oh! Okay. Oh, if I reload, this one's mine. Come on. Yep, called it. So we didn't get all of those females. The last one just went out of render distance. We got 4 out of 5. We're getting closer. There's also, looks like there's some moose out there in the back. 2 hinds, 1 male. 1 bull, 2 hinds, it looks like. Oh no, 2 bulls, 2 hinds. Ooh, and there's some bison over here as well. That's a really nice 4, but not diamond potential, unfortunately. Another big flock of Canadian geese are flying in. I'm sure they're all going to be female. I've mostly taken out a lot of the male geese population last time I was here looking for a diamond goose, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, if they stay close together, just like this, if they just group up real close together, I can take quite a few at once. It might actually be a little easier if I just... I'll try it. Nope, it's not easier. Dang it, I panicked. There's still time, there's still time. Yep. Okay. If I'm not careful, I'll run out of ammo. Well, that wasn't nearly as successful as I thought it would be. But I'll take out 1 more flock and we should be good to pick up what we have. And I believe that will be it for the day. Ooh. We do have a bigger flock flying in, but doesn't appear to have any big males. At least there's males to begin with, so we need to hard focus the males in this flock because we've not really had any. Depending on how closely they fly in together and how closely they stay together, this may call for a shotgun instead of the 22. The 22 has been efficient, but it just depends on how many fly in and how close they stay together. Okay, let me see. There's a male. There's a male. Oh my gosh, yeah. I know what I want. Oh, did I hit that? I want to say I did. Oh, I hit him that time. I think we got all 3 males in that flock and 1 female. With that being said, we're going to try to make this really, really quick because, sure, the e-collar works really well with geese, but we also have the decoys sat down, and that will still call in the geese anyways. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let me see. A gray-brown female scoring 5.56. A gray-brown female scoring 5.07. A gray female scoring 5.01. A gray female scoring 5.61. A gray-brown female scoring 5.2. A gray-brown female scoring 4.29. A gray-brown female scoring 5.12. A gray-brown female scoring 5.17. A gray female scoring 5.66. I think that's all my pile has right now. Let's save my dog a little bit of work and just look at the rest. A male gray-brown scoring 4.95. There's one just laying over here. 5.67. A gray-brown female. I believe there's at least 1 or 2 out a little farther than the pile suggests. So I'm going to just take a look over here and see if we can't find it. Okay, it didn't get very far. It's laying right here. So we did only hit it with the 22. It was a female gray scoring 3.99. Are there any others? Could there possibly be any others that are just way too far out to notice? Well, I mean, there's one more gray Canada goose that I could try for, at least. I'm going to run out of ammo. I'm so irresponsible, but I can't resist shooting a bird out of the sky. It's so much fun. Yep, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Kind of have to spam your shots a little bit. My dog did return with a bird, so I knew I was missing at least 1 or 2. Let me see. Looks like a normal plumage type. A gray-brown male scoring 5.18. Hit him right in the wing. That's usually how it goes when you're bird hunting straight out of the sky. Oh my god, they're still coming in. They're still here. I mean, I got her. I think she was the last of her flock. I didn't see anyone take off. Okay, seriously. This video has to end at some point. I'm not going to take any more animals. I have 13 22 LR rounds to my name. But let me see what we got. A gray-brown female scoring 4.54. Alright, that works. Let's go see what this other goose scored. He was a level 3, so hopefully we actually have something bigger than a silver laying at our feet. There we go. There's our last goose. Let's take a look here. 6.52. 6.8 is gold. So, close but no cigar. He was gray-brown plumage type. Just commons, commons, commons. Alright, everyone. That is a taste of West Virginian wildlife from top to bottom. From black bear and elk all the way down to even the smallest birds. Now, granted, I probably should have went through the rabbit species, but we did get 2 diamond jackrabbits, and I didn't want to just flood every episode with rabbits. So, with that being said, anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this little wildlife journey. If you're new here, it was great to meet you, and if you're a returning viewer, it was great to see you again. Let's all get together soon. And with that, roll the tape, and we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you'd like to watch more, you can select one of the icons to the right of me, or you can select the little icon down below to subscribe. If you like what you've seen today, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live, or next time there's a new upload, Or you can select one of the links down below in the description to follow me across all of your favorite social media platforms. I do have an Insta Lodge, which you can find down below. Any harvest screenshots or photography that I take while I play Call of the Wild gets posted there first. I have a Twitch where I do stream Call of the Wild from time to time. We have an absolute blast and we would love to have you. Or you can go to my TikTok where any additional Call of the Wild content goes that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube channel. Thanks again for stopping by. It was good to see you, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.